Maybe you're in the market for a new Bible. Maybe you're wanting to try out a different translation and the NLT was one that you wanted to step into. Well, in this video, I want to share with you some personal recommendations that I got from Tyndale, and maybe they're going to be beneficial for you. So I want you to stick around to the end of the video to find out what those are. We're going to be unboxing them here in this video. Well, my name is Zer Surigao, and this channel is all about learning and living the way of Jesus, and I want to be your guide, your help in doing that. And so today we have some Bible unboxing, Bible recommendations that we have just for you. And if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe down below, and let's jump back into the video. So as I just mentioned, my whole purpose on this channel is just to help you as you learn and live the way of Jesus. And so I was just thinking back, man, what are some times in my life where I could have benefited from that? And really it was when I was a new believer, when I was first starting off in the faith, and I gave my life to Jesus when I was 16 years old. And what I remember is I was getting shipped off to the Philippines by my parents to go finish school there, and my aunt had given me a Bible. It was this Bible that I have right over here. It's the New Living Translation, and it was a life application study Bible. I have it right here. You can see it's all beaten up. Well, it's mostly beaten up because one, it's old, but I use this thing everywhere. When I was in the Philippines, when we go to the mountains, when we go to in the city and we would serve, the less privileged, we would do so much ministry, and this thing just took a beating everywhere I went. What I just remember is that this study Bible, it's a life application study Bible, and it just had everything that I needed as a new believer. If I was looking for a specific topic and I needed verses and I needed the Bible to speak to me about certain situations, I could just go to the back and I can find it. You know, if I was doing a chronological reading or I was just reading through a book, I can get an overview. I can get bigger, larger understanding of what I was reading and get some context behind it. And one thing that I loved about it was, one, the translation was super easy to read. It was it's not like an ESV where it's very, literal to the original translations in the Greek and the Hebrew and the Aramaic, but this is actually more just thought for thought. It's trying to capture that idea and put it in common language. And as a new believer, this was incredibly helpful. Now, obviously, there are a little bit of drawbacks when it comes to that kind of translation, but hey, I believe read large, read far, read wide, read several translations and try to compare. And for me as a new believer, this one was incredibly helpful. And so here's what I did. I reached out to Tyndale House Publishers, and Kim reached back out to me and she was like, hey, I checked out your channel. I've seen some of the things that you do when it comes to Bibles, and here are some personal recommendations from me. And she said, I'd love to send you some. And I was like, fantastic. I was shooting in the dark. I was hoping to just get a response from anybody who would be willing to engage with me and as a channel as I try to equip you guys. And they reached out and they sent me 2 Bibles that I have here today. We have here, the first one is the New Living Translation Compact Bible Filament app enabled. So it's their personal app that they have, and it's compact. And one of the things that I love that she sent me is she said, hey, this thing is meant for just carrying around every single day. And we saw on your channel, on your shorts, that you do that. You've made videos about that, and which, by the way, if you want to check that video, I'll put the link up here, or I'll put it also in the description. You can check that out. It's just about how I try to keep a Bible with me everywhere I go, not just on my phone because the phone has so much distractions, but just a physical Bible that I can carry around everywhere I go. And so she sent me this. And one of the beauties about this one right here is not only is it compact, it's the size of my hand. I can hold it in one hand. But one thing that I really, really love about it, like, it's still fresh. You can still see it here. But one of the things that I really enjoyed about this is there's an app that goes along with it. And if you scan the number at the top of the page, it'll take you in their app into like the background of the book. It'll give you commentaries. It'll give you some devotionals. It also has an audio Bible. It's just jam-packed. So here's the thing, right? If I just want to read the scripture for the scripture, I got it right here in my hands. And then in the moments where, man, it just doesn't make sense, I need a little bit more wisdom, I need a little bit more guidance, then I can pull out my phone, I can scan it through the app, and I can get all this information and commentary and a little bit of help to help me learn and live the way of Jesus. So I absolutely love this thing. And again, I was partnering with Kim. Again, huge shout out to Kim. Thank you so much for sending this and giving me personal recommendations. But she was like, I know that you want to equip new believers in their walk with Jesus. Well, we actually have a new believer Bible. And so she sent this to me. And the thing that I love about this is it's just jam-packed with so many different things. Like they have like these little places. Like I'll just give you an example here. This is in Joshua chapter 6, and it just has a small devotional of Joshua chapter 6 verse 25. God cares about every lost soul, and then goes into that. I can just keep flipping pages, and there's so much information, little bits and pieces. They have ways and a Bible reading plan. They have what else? They have like this, a cornerstone. We need to invest our abilities and resources in God's kingdom. And again, another devotional, another just guiding principle for a new believer, teaching them biblical principles, teaching them biblical tradition, hermeneutics, how to study the Bible. And it's just so helpful for somebody who's new to the faith. They even have here at the end, I was checking it out, but they have this kind of like a glossary, kind of just a place where if it's Christianese, words that we don't normally understand in human language, in common language, they're new to the Bible. They don't understand what justification is. They don't understand what sanctification is. They don't understand what the tabernacle is. And it just gives them a basic understanding, and it points them to the verses to help them understand what it means. So that way, when they do go to a church, because they're a new believer, maybe they haven't been plugged into biblical community, maybe they haven't found a church, but what they can do as they're studying the Bible for themselves, they can have some semblance of guidance. Obviously, my hope for you as you pick up one of these Bibles, or if you recommend this to somebody who's a new believer, is that you walk alongside them, disciple them. But hey, what if that's not possible? Well, guess what? They have a Bible, a new believer's Bible that can walk them through. It even has a plan of salvation for them and next steps as a new believer. Like, this is just an incredible resource. Now, here's the thing. I love these. And I would love more than anything to keep them for myself, but I believe sharing is caring. It's better to give than to receive. And so as grateful as I am to Tyndale House Publishers and to Kim for sending this to me, my hope is that this would be a blessing to you. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be setting up here in a little bit a giveaway for you guys. We'll do two separate giveaways, one for the NLT Compact Filament Enabled Bible, and then one for the New Believers Bible. Now, here's what I want to encourage you in. I believe that there are some of you watching this video right now who you've been looking for a Bible. You need a Bible. You don't have one. Maybe you just have one on your phone, but you see this as a great resource. It's to you that I hope that you would sign up for this, fill it out. We'll figure it out. But I'll make sure, here's what you need to do. Subscribe to the channel, but also set your notification bell so that way you'll be notified every time I come out with a video. Because more than likely, I'm just going to come out with a video that says, hey, we're giving out these Bibles. Here's how to sign up. And so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to be keeping them. I've been reviewing them, or mostly the compact one. I'm going to do a review on it, how I've been using it over the past couple weeks. And then maybe even the New Believers Bible, I'll spend a week or so just going through it. But I just want to encourage you. This whole channel is about learning and living the way of Jesus. And if you like this kind of content, don't forget to share this with people who you know may benefit from this channel. Be sure to like it. Seriously, it helps this channel a lot. And then don't forget to subscribe. So I'm excited. I'm excited for where the Lord is going to take this video and who it's going to reach, because I believe there are people who need this Bible translation and who need these resources. So thanks so much for hanging out with me in this video. If you like more content like this, I'll put a playlist right here for you to check out. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed one. Peace.